When you're in the middle of a prison sentence and you're trying to go home, the last thing you want is to live around any of the people that are deep in the dope game. Most of the time, you don't even get to pick your cellie, and I would tell mine, homeboy, you better make sure that shit is in you or on you at all times. Because you never know when these COs are gonna run through and do a shakedown. And pretty much every penitentiary in the United States has at least one canine officer. And when you see cops with their gloves on and you see the canine unit coming, you know they're looking for dope. And it operates that exact same way in California at San Quentin. And that's where for 3 years, canine officer Avelino Ramirez was the highest rated officer in that unit. Good old Officer Ramirez was finding dope in the medical units, in the housing units, up in the library. It seemed like everywhere this guy went with his dog, he was hitting on a stash. They started moving Officer Ramirez around to different parts of the facility and to different facilities in the state of California. He was just that good. He was even brought in during training programs to show other canine units how he had become so successful. And that's when the indictment came down. And it turns out, for that entire 3-year period, old Officer Ramirez was packaging up the dope and bringing it on into the prison himself. Now, they've put him on administrative leave for the last year or so, which means he's sitting at home, still drawing a full salary, contemplating his next hustle. And I can only imagine how many good-ass dudes that were probably going for parole or trying to go home are now stuck in prison because they got busted for a dope sack. When this guy gets his prison sentence, he's going to be sitting in deep PC custody, I'm going to tell you that right now. And I cannot imagine why he had to bring in his own shit to bust, because trust and believe, every single penitentiary all across this country, officers are bringing it in either for love or for money. When they busted this one right here, they had her stand up and patted her down, and guess what? She was sitting there with a sweaty 1-gallon Ziploc bag full of contraband in between one of her belly flaps. Now, I don't expect you to feel a bunch of empathy for prisoners doing their time, but imagine being one of the guys in one of these facilities, and between the COs that are trying to get promotions, dropping dope everywhere they go, and the lonely chubby housewives smuggling it in as fast as they can because they're trying to get married, sometimes it feels like there is no way that you're going to get out of prison ever.